Hello, 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 everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am JayLee. This is JLeesCorner. Corner. This is my feelings, my thoughts, my emotions, okay, about Black is King for Beyoncé. Now, look, I watched it um Friday morning. Okay, now first of all, y'all already know like, comment, share, subscribe, and all of that. This is different because I'm just telling y'all how I feel about it. It's not a regular review, but y'all know all the same things. You know what I'm saying? You can follow me on IG and Twitter and all that. Relax, relate, release, and breathe. Okay, and send to yourself. Okay, and JayBird, JayBird. Okay. Okay. But no. So it came out on the 31st. It was supposed to be at midnight. I didn't realize that midnight, like Central Time. Y'all know I'm in Michigan. So at 12:01, I'm on my Disney Plus looking like, okay, where is it? Why is it not playing for me? Why is it telling me that it's gonna be available on the 31st? It is the 31st for me, okay? But I'm like, damn, besides, I posted on social media that like now it's, 3 a.m. y'all time. So I'm like, 3 a.m. I mean, I'm a night out anyway. I'm always up till 5 or 6, but I had to go to work, the next morning too. So I'm like, I'll just stay up to 3 because it's only like an hour and 25 minutes. So at 3 o'clock, honey, and it came on, I was like, it's so amazing. Now, it was from her album from the Lion King movie or whatever. And I listened to the album. I can say this, the visuals, and I have visuals, so you won't see me as much. Let's hope the slideshow works because it took me forever to get all these pictures up in the damn slideshow. So, and as they play it, they're gonna display. But the visuals for me, I feel like listen to her album before this. The visuals of this Black is King movie and everything, it made her album better because you see, more into the music and stuff. Now, even though I love the song My Power, I listen to it every day. My Power for me was what made me get up out my bed at like 3:45 in the morning, dance around the room. It was very good. The looks was amazing. Okay, just the whole thing was just amazing. I mean, the visuals, the dance, the lights, the cinematography, just, what I'm saying, the poses, the people, just seeing how amazingly artistic her vision was from start to finish. Okay, and for those who don't know, it was really a retelling of the Lion King. Okay, that's what it was, and it's showing us how amazing we are as people. Okay, and it was doing, song by song by song. And watching this, I can admit I cried through the whole thing. Okay, I think I cried the most. I think it was most for brown skin girl, because that was amazing as well. But just the work that she put in to this and all the people who put into this. And I feel like there are so many artists that are featured in this who I don't know. Like, I know she was singing right here. I loved her outfit. Get it done. But the other artists who was also on here, I want to find out who they are and look into more of their art as well. So I feel like she not only, kind of promote herself and promote it and stood up for us as Black people, she is putting us on to these other artists who she worked with. And look at the visuals, okay? Look at young Simba. Okay, come on now, come on through. Again, it was just a visual, appealing, amazing, vibrant celebration of Blackness, okay, of Africa. And I seen how the no-name girl who's like a rapper, whatnot, look at that. Okay, isn't it amazing? But the no name girl who was on Twitter, I'm like, well, yeah, this is a the aesthetic is wrapped up in capitalism because, you're trying to show, over there in Africa, people dress up being all fancy. I'm like, we are kings and queens, okay? Shut up. And you cannot expect Beyonce to be out here saving the whole world. Like, you should want to see us dress beautifully, okay? Everybody over there in Africa is not living in huts, walking around with dirty clothes and looking hungry. That's not what it is. And I think she showed us in our most beautiful light. And I think that's the reason why this special was so amazing, because it showed that not enough people, us as people, celebrate how amazingly beautiful that we are. I think a lot of times, you know what I'm saying, we look at ourselves as how can we be better when we're already great. Okay? You know what I'm saying? We are a gorgeous, cultured, empowered race, and I don't think that we notice that enough and celebrate that enough. Okay, and then she did some of the things from her and Jay-Z's house. I feel like when they did Move Forever, that was their house. That's what I believe, because she brought, look at us, okay, all up and through, because she brought up how the video of it all, A Black King, was also done, parts of it was done in her backyard. I'm like, is this, I just feel like this is their house. I do, because it's the only house I feel like we saw the whole time. But just look at the visuals of it all, the all whiteness of it all. Okay, this is a celebration of the blackness. It's showing our beautiful brown skin, how beautiful we can be, our vibrant colors, our different body shapes, whatever. Look at her and the kids. Look at her with Blue Ivy and the twins. Okay, look, it was a telling of a story of beautiful blackness and all that it can be, and all that we should know it is every single damn day. Okay, and at first when I was watching it, and the reason I didn't review it until now was because no one can watch it once and then feel like I've seen it. No, you didn't. Me watching it a second, I'm like, I missed so much. And because there's so much to take in, whether it is the imagery of it all, whether it is the nuances in the background, whether it is what she is saying, whether it is what he is saying, because it was, again, her and other artists, the symbolism in a scene. You know what I'm saying? It was just so much that you could have missed, especially me, because I was watching it the first time at 3 o'clock in the morning and I was tired. But just seeing, her and Jay-Z be a family, seeing like many Beyoncé's and many Jay-Z's, I think was amazing. Seeing young Simba go up from a child to an adult, it was just an amazing feat to see, to say the least. The Move Forever was a mood forever. Okay, you can't tell me they ain't their pool table. Okay, you can't tell me that. But it was just a celebration. Okay, to me, this was the ode to Belly. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? The interest scene. But it was just a family. Okay, and they are Move Forever up in here. And even this, and we see that they have young Simba up on the picture. The guy, that is a Donald Glover, Childish Gambino. Okay, but it was just an amazing look. I can't say enough how it was an honor to watch and stuff, and to know that Beyonce used her time to make sure that she put our blackness on the spotlight. And we have to remember, she did Lemonade on HBO, she did Homecoming on Netflix, and now she has Black is King on Disney Plus. She is making sure that the story of us, the heritage of us, the celebration of us in art and music and life is going to be seen by the masses. A lot of people say that Beyonce ain't this and Beyonce not that. I think Beyonce over the years have grown to want to use her platform in better ways, and she's smart enough to do it to where some people who consistently make themselves available get more criticism. She strategizes when she's seen and when her work is seen, and she does that because sometimes you need to see things as a whole. And when she brought up how the this movie was meant to be played with the album before, but she like it just needed more, and she felt like this was the best time to put it out considering what we're going through in the world. And I do feel like, it was a great thing that she said that she took so much time to cut and edit and, go over and over and make sure that it was right. People don't understand when you have hours and hours and hours of footage to cut and paste it down to tell a direct story and to give a feeling to the people watching it is time consuming. Was mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically, it takes a toll on you because, and I feel like we know that Beyonce is a perfectionist, so again, it can just take so much time that you're just constantly working on it. And then, to shoot it and to know, like in this scene here, where they're dancing or whatever, but they're dancing slowly and fastly, to even realize how a scene will look when you're dancing full out, but it's speeded up or that it's slowed down. And, I just think it was just a love story. Like it was a love story to the black people, and we loved it. Okay, and again, as it went song by song and artist by artist and scene by scene and look by look, because do not get it twisted, Beyonce had 18,755 different looks in here, and each one was more amazing than the next. Each one was just as proud to be who you want to be in every aspect of the word. You know what I'm saying? To see the African flag, colors. Look at this. Look at that. Okay, red apple and stuff. I mean, it was just visually appealing, and not visually as in because you see something that's better, but it was like you was seeing the beauty of being black through the eyes of someone who may have saw it before you did. And so her vision was, I think this is what we need to see, because again, she started this a year ago, and to come out with it, that's for real. But it was just amazing to see, and I just hope that more people will understand there are different ways that artists can fight for equality, or can fight to make sure that we are heard, can fight to make sure that we feel loved, to just have a way that we all look brown skin girl. Look, the song will make you cry. If you don't hear the song as a person and does it make you feel some kind of way, I feel like, and I keep asking myself, has there ever been a song where the person singing is making you realize how beautiful you are? I think we've had other love songs for black skin for different reasons, but this was literally a song, to little girls who, never trade yourself for anything or anybody or whatever, because you are a beautiful brown skinned girl. And, just look at the visuals. Different races of black, okay, not race, different skin tones, what I meant to say, of our blackness, even showing, also, other brown skinned people. It was just amazing. We see Kelly and we see little Blue Ivy over there. It was just, again, it was this amazing thing to see. And I think people forget how much people, and I mean social media, I mean media people or whatever, would talk negatively about Blue Ivy's look when she was a baby. How much they, would tease and say, oh, she look like her daddy, and they would mean it in a rude way. And so her mama, having a song, telling her how beautiful she is, and even having Blue Ivy on the song, as a young girl and everything, it was just amazing. Even seeing Beyonce and Kelly, singing and talking to each other, because you always want to sing and instill positive, beautiful images into your fellow woman. And I think that's why this song touched so many people. I think when I was on Twitter and I seen how people were saying, well, yeah, like when I watched, because I thought I was weird for crying. I'm like, I cried through the whole thing. I thought I was weird. But you then see how other people were saying, like, no, I watched it and I cried the whole time too, because it was just beautiful artwork, beautiful imagery, and then to follow it up with the message behind each song, and it's showing how we came from kings and queens, and that we are kings and queens. And I like, it was a line here that said, if I'm a child of God, how can I not look at myself as a God if I'm his child? That's just disrespect. I say, you come on, not let them know. And even how to not hold your head down, like don't disrespect your crown by walking around with your head down, because you are a king or a queen. You are a god because you come from God. Not you are not, you know what I mean. But I'm just saying, like, you have to remember the amazingness that's in you, and I feel like that is what this work of art did. And I'm not trying to, like, oh my God, Beyonce saved the world. No, but she made people all around the world feel proud, because we may have forgot, okay, to feel proud or whatever. And I mean, I just loved it. Just the visuals of it all was amazing. Okay, the men, the women, the children, the family. Okay, even her mama that was in it or whatever. You know, even the story of, you know, our ancestors always being with us, and us having to, you know, always sometimes be led by our ancestors and everything. I mean, it was just breathtaking. It was mind blowing. And again, I don't think that anybody can watch it once and then feel like, oh, I saw it and understood it and it was great, I don't need to watch it again. No, you need to watch it twice. Like the dance moves in My Power was immaculate, okay, if in my opinion. And the whole thing was, I don't want to pimple, but for me, it was My Power. Even, you know, young Simba getting married, you know, I just can't believe how well it was. Like, I was, not that I thought it wouldn't be good, but again, you just never know how watching something will affect you. And this, the vibrant, oh, and Blue Ivy eating up, you know, her mama. Let's see, where's she at? Come on, Blue Ivy, I know you right there, girl. Bam. Okay, look, Blue Ivy, you know, in her cameos all throughout, to me was a thing to where I'm gonna make sure my daughter know how amazing she is from being a child. Okay, I'm gonna instill in her how amazingly fierce she is, and no one can take her power away. And I'm like, look, okay, let her know. And I think for me, my mom has always instilled in me how great I am and how beautiful I am. So people always say, well, how do you have so much confidence? Because my mama didn't let it be no other way. Okay? No other way to be. So, I mean, look at this. I mean, just the powerfulness of these dancers dancing their ass off the whole time in this video. And Beyonce danced her ass off in the whole video. And just the vibrant colors of everything. You know, people sometimes like to think of Africa and think again of huts and dirtiness and tattered clothes and hungry children. And there is a beautifulness in Africa and us as Africans that we have to sometimes just put on blast and put on full display to see it all everywhere, all the way through. And that is what she did. You know what I'm saying? And I think she used every color in the rainbow. And when I say she was in her bag, honey, Beyonce was in her bag all up and through. And then, you know, it was just a love letter to us all. Okay, and then to dedicate it to her son, Sir, because again, you know, he's a king, you know, and to all the sons and daughters that she says, that is also dedicated to. And just the imagery. Look at that. Look at that. Okay? You just have to appreciate. And I don't think I seen some of this stuff the first time I watched it. There was so much that I didn't realize I missed because there was so much content from it. You know what I'm saying? And there's so much wonderfulness from it. You know, and even to see, you know, Beyonce with her mama and with Blue and with Rumi, you know, just, you know, generations of women in the family, to me was strong. Okay, because you just want to be sure that mothers and daughters, you know, instill greatness in each other. And I think that's the one thing that we have to remember. I don't even think the thing played that. I'm gonna find that picture right now because I want y'all to see that one. It just didn't let me put them on. It took me forever to add these pictures in because I had like a good 70 pictures. I probably more than that. But you know, just to see the whole family to me was amazing, and we just have to again instill that wonderfulness into each other, because if not, we won't recognize how great we are. Okay, but that was my feelings on, you know, on it. I'll make myself right again just because, you know, a little bit dark in here. I broke my lamp. But again, I love the whole thing. I think I will continue to watch it more than once, more than twice. And you should too. I mean, look, Black is King is on Disney Plus. You know, it did not disappoint. It did not disappoint. And I feel like anybody who don't like it has the right to their opinion. They have the right to their opinion. But fuck you if you don't like it. You know, if you don't get it. You know what I'm saying? If you don't, and I really hope that mothers and fathers will sit down with their kids and watch it. You know what I'm saying? I saw Charlamagne put up how he watched it with his 3 daughters, and how his daughters was like, oh my, his daughters were just enamored with the beautifulness of the of the art. And you want that, because we didn't have that growing up. There was enough things on television for that, you know, but now it is. So we should want to just drown ourselves in our culture as much as we can, and instill in our children, who are the future, how wonderful we are. You know, you have some people who grew up only hearing about Black people being slaves, and that's your mindset of what your ancestors were. No, our ancestors were kings and queens. We are kings and queens. So the more that we remember that, and the more that we tell our own story, the more that we make sure that our true history and our true culture is instilled in our children, it won't be forgotten. Okay, so that's all I have for you today. Okay, but you know what? Let's breathe it out. Okay, y'all ready to do that? Because I didn't do it in the beginning. I can do it now. Okay. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And remember to relax, to relate, to release, to center yourself, because there's so much going on in the world today. And know that you are beautiful, and you are loved, and you are a king or a queen every single day. And you do not ever have to hold your head down. And you don't need a crown on your head to remember that you are royalty. Okay? Peace.